Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo JojoPlans, and today we are back with my series, my little mini series that I'm doing of seeing how my Mojo JojoPlans sticker books fit in different kinds of planners, because my sticker books are mainly made for a vertical classic happy planner. But that doesn't mean they can't be used in lots of other sticker books, or not lots of other sticker books, lots of other planners. That doesn't mean they can't be used in other things. And so I've just been kind of going through and slapping down some stickers in different planners. And we're just taking a look at like the fit and what they look like. That way you can get a better idea, if you don't use a happy planner, of how my stickers would fit in other things. Today we're going to be looking at some teacher planners that I had. I have this one. This is a happy planner big teacher layout, and then this is an Erin Condren teacher layout. So we're going to kind of look at these two together. Honestly, they look pretty similar. I don't know if the sizing is exactly the same, but they look actually really similar. And I have to say, I do really like the Erin Condren one. I think this would actually be fun for social media. I like the tabs where I could kind of give a different task for things in here. So this might be something I actually use in the future. And then, of course, I bought this one because it was Disney. And so I've had this one for a little bit. This one was actually from last year. It's from 2023. So it is outdated, but that's okay. But they actually look pretty similar as far as like this box right here size. I'm not 100% sure if they're the exact same size, but they look really close to me. As far as like the size goes, I feel like they're pretty similar. So these actually might be similar fits. I looked all over my office. I know I have a classic happy planner teacher layout. I cannot find it to save my life. So if I find it, then I will just do a separate video with that one showing the classic size. But for now, we're just going to focus on these two in here, and then just take a look at how my stickers fit in here. And then again, if there is a planner that you want me to look into, so that way I can show you what my stickers look like in that planner, just comment down below. And then again, if you have links, that helps me so much. Like if I can literally just click it and then buy it from the link, like I will 100% do that. So definitely leave those down below. I have done all the happy planner sizes so far. We did an Erin Condren regular planner last week, and then now we're in this one. So I will have all those videos also linked in the description, so you can kind of check those out, and then just see how things are fitting. I do have a plum paper planner, and I think I have a Laurel Denise that I want to do. So I have a couple planners already. But if there are some other ones that I haven't heard of, definitely let me know down below, so that way I can get them. Okay, let's look at the Erin Condren first, because I honestly think, like, actually, let's look at the Happy Planner first. Mainly because these look like they're going to be the exact, like, they look like the exact same size to me. Like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, if I look at, like, these lines, they look like the exact same width, at least, which I feel like the width is where we're going to find the fit is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be the best in here with a classic size happy planner, or a classic size of my sticker books. So we'll test out the classic and the big, so that way we can kind of get an idea of how these are fitting. And I'm just pulling out the pinks because the pinks are my least favorite, and there's no pink on this page. So I feel like the pink is the way to go. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these, and we're just going to see. Obviously, I know the width's not going to fit because this is a big, so, and these were sized for a classic. So here is a classic size sticker. Maybe I can stick all the classic size sticker on one side of the page, since we're already past this week. Maybe I can just stick them on. So there's the first size. Then we'll go to our second size. See kind of how these are fitting in here. Which I do like that they're a little bit smaller, because then it's not like they're taking up, you know, all the space in here, which I feel like is nice. Oh my goodness, here's the third size. I feel like the third size could fit over here if we wanted it to. That actually fits pretty well. And we have our fourth size. Kind of just see where that's at. And then we go to our full boxes. See where that's at. So obviously these aren't going to fit in here. These are much longer, so they're not going to fit very, very well, which I already know. So there is a full size box. Can do a double wide. See how the double wide is looking. Which again, I'm like not surprised that these aren't fitting well at all. And then there's the double long. And then the last one we have is the triple long, which I'm not going to be able to fit because I did the double wide. But either way, it wouldn't fit perfectly in here either way. So that's kind of how they're fitting. Obviously, I think any of the small sizes are going to be like the perfect stickers for in here. So you can just input your little extra little bits that you might need. Okay, and then let's look at my big size stickers. So kind of similar vibe. I'm curious to see if these will fit the width though. Oh, these are actually a little bit longer. So the width of these in the Erin Condren are going to be a little bit too big. So that's good to know. And then we're going to look at the next size up. And then the next size up, which I'm wondering height-wise how these fit. I'm just kind of curious. It almost goes up to that line. So, I mean, you could do them vertically instead. And last we have the square, woo, which, how are we looking? The square doesn't fit too bad. It's not too bad. Like, obviously it's not perfect, but out of all of those ones, the square actually fits the best out of all of those ones. Now, something that this big sticker book does have is it has this like slightly longer sticker. So just to kind of see what that looks like. And then of course we have our full box. Full box in there. And then we have our double wide, which I'm like, does this fit? Which these ones aren't terrible. I stuck that down so crooked, so ignore that. But up here it's not crooked. It's just going over like ever so slightly. So kind of give you an idea. And then we have our long. Oop. Kind of see what that's looking like. So it's just going off just a little bit. So that's not actually, it's really not that bad. And then of course we have this really long sticker, which I'm apparently not laying anything down straight. So don't look at that. But it would be a little bit too short anyway. I did a horrible job. I don't think I've ever laid stickers down that crooked, so I apologize. Okay, so over here we have classic size, and then over here we have my big size sticker, so you could kind of get an idea of how those two sizes are fitting in the Erin Condren. Now let's take a look at the Happy Planner, because I am curious if width-wise, if they'll fit better in here, because in the Erin Condren they do have a gap. But also at the same time, when I'm looking at these, they still look like they're the same. Like, they still look like they're the same. So I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be an accurate thing. Like, if they're going to be different. I don't think it will be. So let's test this out. I'm going to change colors because I just feel like I should change colors. Let's do orange. I'm doing, like, my least favorite colors. Alright, so same thing. Let's try to get all my classic on one side. And then we'll do, you know, the other ones on the other side. So my classic stickers, again, I'm not surprised that these don't fit perfectly whatsoever. Kind of just, oops, sorry, that's the third size. I jumped ahead. I skipped one. I was like, wait a second, that's not right. Okay, here's my second size. Second size, third size, fourth size. So fitting in those boxes. Okay, then we're gonna go to our bigger stickers, which we know aren't going to fit perfectly, but it's still helpful to just kind of get an idea. And our double wide, kind of see what that's looking like. And our double long. Kind of see what that's looking like. And then our triple long. Which, ooh, okay, if you look at here, it goes from that one, and it does go down to that one, so that is good to know. I would say that is a pretty good, like, fit. This one is, like, the only one that, like, fits, like, the height of, like, at least from there to there, so that's a good to know. So that is all, those are all the sizes for classic size. Now let's look at the big side. I'm gonna flip this. Again, this is where I'm like curious if we're gonna see some differences or not. I don't know. Probably not. No, we're not. I didn't think so, because they look the same. So it does kind of go over just a little bit. And then we have like our second size, our third size. Now the square should fit pretty well if it fit in the Erin Condren one. The only thing is like I feel like it'll fit better over here because these are rounded on that side, so it does fit better like on that side. And then we have our full box, which again is off because the side is like kind of beveled. Again, we have this fun sticker. See like where that reaches to. And we have our double wide. Again, going over. Our double long. Cutting into that one. And then last, we have our triple, which, oh my gosh, the goal is to lay this down straight, people. That's the goal. I don't know if I'm going to make it come true. Which, it does cover that entire thing up for the triple long. So I feel like the triple long on both, the classic and the big, actually fit really well. And then all the other ones, not so much. But again, I feel like all the small ones are completely fine because you can get them however you need them to be in there for the classic size, and then the big size fit. So hopefully this kind of helps. Let's look at them together really quick. Because again, I feel like the fit is very similar. So this is both the classics in the Erin Condren and then in the Happy Planner. So classic stickers. We didn't have this good of a fit in the Erin Condren as we did over here in the Happy Planner one. And then when we look at the bigs, to kind of give you, and then again, didn't have that fit as well as we did in here. But that's because I think we just get more, like this goes, in the Erin Condren, it goes closer to the bottom, whereas this has more of a margin, you know. So I think that's just like the size of their boxes vertically are different. But I think the widths are pretty similar considering that the bigs don't fit in either for this one. But there we go, you guys. That is some my stickers in some teacher planners as we're prepping for a new school year and all that stuff. But there we go, you guys. I hope that this is helpful. Again, I will have all the other videos that I've done on this series linked in the description below, so definitely make sure to check them out if you're curious to see how my stickers fit in other kinds of planners. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!